So this whole spring it's been crazy different. I mean, being in high school, 3 months ago, some of the seniors on the team have really took me in under their wing and kind of showed me around, and it's made practicing a lot easier. You feel more comfortable. It really doesn't feel, a ton different, kind of like how I expected it to be. But I'm glad I'm out here with my guys and just having fun is what it is.
They've made you go live quite a bit, actually, here in the spring, maybe more than you anticipated. What's that like as a quarterback, actually being live during practice?
Yeah, I think it's great. I mean, it's tough knowing you're in college. Everyone's bigger, stronger. I mean, in high school, I had no problem, lowering my shoulder on a linebacker. But here it's different. You learn quickly to slide rather than putting your shoulder down. But, I think it's a good tell, because there's some people that, do things differently when people can hit them. And I think it shows something if you can stand there and take a hit. So I think that's great.
Turning a lot of heads here in spring, and you seem like you're kind of college ready in a way, but who are some of the guys that really prepared you coaching wise to get ready for this stage?
It was mostly a lot of the players. I mean, Bo Hodge he's one of my really close friends that I've picked up here, and all the receivers, they've been down to, hey Zach, you want to go throw on this day? Bo will reach out, it's like, hey, on this play, make sure you do this a little better, or make sure you do this a little better. And getting to know them personally has really, connected me to really, feel comfortable in spring and really not be too worried like, oh, this is college football, but kind of just keep my cool with things.
Have you made it a point to get close with also the wide receivers to throw the football away from practice as well?
Yeah, I think that's a huge thing. I mean, I've definitely had my fair share of getting around with every receiver on and off the field. I mean, I know all of them are cool to come throw with me whenever I need it. And then, off the field, we're cool to hang out every weekend too. And I think those ties and those connections really mean something.
You had some injuries slow you late in the season in high school last year. Health-wise, how are you feeling?
I feel great. I mean, it's the first time my ankles really never bothered me before. Besides that, I feel great.
You talk about being under center as opposed to being in the shotgun. That's adjustment in high school.
Yeah, it's a little bit of an adjustment. My sophomore, junior year, I was a pro-style team, and it feels pretty comfortable. It feels like I've been there, done that before. I like the spread shotgun stuff better to a point, but I think the play action kills defenses. So if that's what our team wants to do and that's what's going to work, I'm totally cool with it.
How do you feel about this offense so far?
I love it. I think we're so multiple, confusing team, and we can do so many different things that I think it's going to be hard for defenses to pick up on.
What was it about Jeff Grimes that, in this offense that appealed to you in the recruiting process to ultimately sign with BYU?
It was the first time I talked to him on the phone, and I kind of just want to get a feel from him in the first 5 minutes. I just knew his demeanor of things like he's going to get on you to push you hard, but you still have so much respect for him that you want to do everything you can to be good. But then if you got to talk to him, you're not afraid to. He's gonna still joke around with you, but you got to respect him enough to work your hardest and get things done too.
What's your relationship with A-Rod like?
I've known Coach A-Rod maybe the last 10 years. Growing up a Utah fan, he was over there too. So me and A-Rod have a pretty good connection. I think he's a great coach. I think he's super knowledgeable, and I'm glad that I can come here to play with him too, because I think we connect really well.
Are you surprised about how many reps you're getting this basically early in your career, as far as practice goes?
It's tough, but you kind of expect with this many quarterbacks, everyone just gets a fair shot, and it's just taking the most out of every opportunity you can get, and if you can do well, then you can just keep taking more reps. And even though we have so many guys and some are limited, we hope to be able to, taking 4 throws at a team, hopefully you can do good on every single one, and then more reps will come.
Every day there's a new depth chart posted. Where are you currently sitting on that depth chart?
I'm not sure. I mean, we're rotating every quarterback. Kind of what I'm worrying about right now is just myself. When coach tells me to go in, I'm just going to take full advantage of every opportunity I have to get our team down the field to score, and then go from there.
Do you feel more comfortable in a up-tempo setting on the offense, or a little bit slower pace?
I like it. It keeps the defense in their base stuff. When we're pushing tempo, they can't throw their crazy blitzes at us. They can't give us their crazy coverages, and it gets us we're control of the tempo. And I like that. I like when we go quick.
You mentioned some of the differences in stepping up to this level. What's the single biggest difference for you?
The speed and the size and the strength of everybody. I mean, adjusting from, no offense, but some of my receivers back in high school were a lot slower than some of the guys we have here, and you got to adjust to the speed of things. The thing I do like is, we have better protection in college than I did in high school. I have more help around me. My receivers can get open and one-on-one stuff. So I think there's been positives and negatives to both things, and it's definitely it's been tough, but I think I've adjusted pretty well.
The offense was really excited today. Seems like you guys had a good day. What was going so well for you?
I think we're just executing better. We had a rough scrimmage last Friday, and I know today the main thing was execute, keep our energy high, and just be able to stay poised in the pocket and everyone around, just make sure we have our same assignments done, and I think we did a better job of that today.
We heard about some long plays that the offense got. Who was the quarterback on those plays? Like the long throw to Sean
I know
Knight?
Bo had a long throw on a rollout. We got him on a little stutter play, and those are cool. They always hype up the whole team. Kind of takes control for the offense over the defense, and everyone kind of gets rallied a little bit. But that's cool.
Between now and the spring game, what are you trying to personally improve on your game?
Just every single day, just work to go in the film room and find my mistakes, and then the next day completely get those. The next day completely fix all those mistakes. Find the things like, okay, here I missed this throw. Next time I run it, be thinking about it. Be like, okay, read this guy, come back here, and just every day improve. That's it. Buddy.
Is that one of the appeals to BYU? Is that there was kind of a feeling of a clean slate? That's what the offensive staff has been talking about.
Yeah, so that was my mentality coming in. Is there's no bias towards anybody. Brand new coaches, brand new playbook. We're all learning at the same time, and you can't have a better opportunity to come in and prove yourself. And I think that was one of my strong ties here.
Anything else?
Your parents used to wearing all the blue yet?
They're not. They're not. They're in the switching stages. I guess it'll have to wait till season.
They've been around here quite a bit.
Yeah, he loves it. It's more of the people than it was for the the name on the. But we're getting there. But great staff, great people here, and I think that's kind of what drew me rather than BYU. But it's great.